Tyler Styer and Shane Van Boening. Van Boening looked so mightily impressive this week, hasn't he? The best we've seen for quite some time.
To do it again.
Setting up on the speed. The one goes short, and you know, I've kind of been with him in the practice area. It's hard for him to keep a slower cue speed or even a medium cue speed because he's so used.
Break, leaving an excellent chance. Yeah, Shaw potted the winning 9. Scott.
Yeah, I don't think you could write it any better, right? For these two guys, I think it's ideal. I don't exactly know what to say about America right now. That was real heavy to the lower side of the pocket. That's how he almost by the 6, I believe. Yeah, very tight, and he chunked it straight into the rubber. And I do think when you're trailing this much, anything can happen.
Into a 6-0 lead before the Americans got a point on the board, and it finished 11-3, and be exactly the same this time.
There. He's played this shot a few thousand times in his career. That's going to be weak. Real rough.
The dry break. Okay, so Alcaide's made the one in the side. Another ball's gone down.
I don't know exactly what's going to happen, so.
And what's the worst that can happen? They lose again. They're losing every year anyway.
Well, there needs to be a complete. But if you're playing the tour and you're playing a lot of events, preparing for the Mosconi Cup, playing the events, if there's some other things going on, and this might go to the upper right. It's got the speed.
The ball got totally different.
Yeah, Jason said he barely hit it. I actually felt like he even. I don't think this is the case with Shaw and Alcaide, but there is a possibility.
So it looks as though the scratch, the unforced error. Had the chances to lead 2-0 instead. Shaw. Do.
So he's going to probably pump this a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Barring a miracle, Van Boening will see from 19 appearances.
I'm disappointed in that play. You could have played the 5 all day.
That was the first of them. The control of this doubles encounter starts to ebb away.
USA has had the lead in so many matches and given those leads up for really no apparent reason.
When you say for no apparent reason, there are matches that are kind of handed away, and you look back and wonder, how did that happen? Well, Tyler Styer, not for the first time this week. And the upshot of it all is that Shaw and Alcaide have got their first on the board.
Really good there. A little cluster down here. Really tough to tie those up. I think. Yeah, really easy to cut it into his right knuckle there. It just seems to want to happen.
From the American point of view, when you consider the number of balls he's missed, some of them really bad ones, key moments.
Billy missed that 9 early in the teams on day 1. Look at this hit. Very good.
David Alcaide, assuming Europe finished the job, will extend his record for the...
Foul stroke, ball in hand.
This week, Scott. The Americans get into a bit of a lead and then just disappears from them. As you said, the number of matches, I think this time, could say it'll be a little bit misleading.
Yeah, and I get people are going to get defensive and say there's a pattern there. Something really needs to give. When you're winning, the front of that cue does not feel the pressure. Therefore, in turn, the balls will. Distance. Yeah, very smart choice. Captain.
Combining here to draw level in this doubles match. And from 2-0 they have made it 2-1. Well, you know, Scott, here's his first effort. Not dry this time, but he hasn't made the one. What can you really do about that?
You're killing me. You're killing me. Can we resume that about 12 days or potential problem? And I think there's some other problems. I just don't feel like I'm in the right position to address it, even though that's my job. And my arm gets a little tight. I like the way he stroked it, but I don't like the way he made it.
Great chance now for. It's probably been his most disappointing Mosconi experience. Great team spirit, and the Americans don't seem to have that. They seem to come in with a more individualistic approach. Now, you know all the guys well.
You got to have the time on the table. But there's some other things psychologically that need handled. And there's some things within each. It's just not something that can happen overnight.
Time in this doubles encounter, the European pair are going to hit the front here. 3 racks in a row for Shaw and Alcaide, and they're 2 racks away. Cummings. David Alcaide then, as Europe look for 2 more.
Doesn't have the speed.
Oh, has it got the legs?
Shaw just got to get out in the middle of the table here, I believe, and everything's good. Oh, he was dead flat, so he's trusting his opponent here right now.
He does. Oh! Only needed the. This is another way to do it. Yes, he's done it this time. A stylish moment.
Dry, and it's sideways from there. We've lost 4 in a row. The blue 2 was a help. Wow, he came all the way around. Dangerous. There we go. The 3 holds up
for the second time. We saw Piers Labutus make his big breakthrough in Hanoi. Mosconi glory.
Yeah, David came up a little short there. Nice recovery by Shaw. They've only played 13 matches. Credit to these guys, Michael. They've played.
2 players have ever potted the winning 9-ball 3 times. Johnny Archer is 1. Joshua Filler is another. Jason Shaw.
Tell him what line he wanted to take because he was a little straight. Needs to run.